Greetings, loves, greetings, and welcome back or welcome to Soul Search. And make sure you click that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure your notifications are on. Hit the like, make a comment, and share. Guys. Oh, my volume is down. Okay. Here is a recapped video that World News has done about 3 months ago of an interview he did with Shaka and his wife. And I think that this was done maybe 2 to 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my goodness. Y'all need to listen to this, okay? Play it while you're working out, play it while you're cleaning up. I don't know, just play it. There are so many jewels in this video, okay? So many jewels. Now, it's quite extensive. It is about 3 hours, but I can guarantee you that nearly all 3 hours are of these three people having a conversation, and they answer questions from the audience, but they are talking about their experiences with carbonation, okay? They are telling a lot. And quite honest, I think it's more apparent why these other folks, decided to testify against Eligio, because they didn't have to testify now, did they? I don't know what would make them think that they needed to. I don't truly believe, and this is just my personal opinion, I know y'all gonna get mad, but nobody cares because I have a right to my opinion. But I don't truly think that the most recent departed ones, or at least some of them, are as separated from Nature Boy and this whole cult that they portray. Okay? These type of things take time. And why the anger? Because how can you be mad at someone for doing something to you that you allowed for a long time? Something that you knew better than, because you lived your whole life outside of this and was there for a few years. Now, some of these people were rooting for him after he got locked up until recently. Again, my theory, they were approached and, quite possibly deprogrammed, as they tend to do with a lot of people who leave a cult. And they were given options. Now, we can bring you up on charges, or you can testify. You can, turn state witness. Now, what could they bring them up on charges for? There are so many jewels in these throwback videos. And thank you, World News, not only for doing this interview, but for reposting it. Goodness. Y'all gotta listen to this.
Series beautiful. I think
what was the question here?
What's your personal opinion of Nate Terry?
Nate Terry? Oh, wow. Okay. So, Nate Terry, honestly.
Damn, that was a good question.
I think Nate Terry is beautiful. I think she's great. She's just.
It's your personal opinion.
Yes.
So, I think she's beautiful. I think she's great. I think she's also really caught up in. I feel like she's getting less spiritual and more about like money. Now it's getting more about money than it is about actually healing herself and healing people around it. Honestly, I feel like it's another Sybil just trying to, fit in where she can and just make
capitalize.
Because that guy, she be posting all the time. So I don't know. I don't follow him because he just seems his energy's not authentic, and so
you know who he is. You know who he is?
Oh, so this is when she left and went with Dr. York's son, right? After Yada and after Nature Boy. Oh, okay.
You never heard of Dr. Malachi Z. York?
I mean, yeah, I know that that's his son or something like that, but I just don't follow him. I don't listen to him because I'm talking about fuck y'all don't fuck to me like that, stuff like that. And then we're all setting at attention, mind you. All of us is listening to this man go off on everybody for no reason. He's just going off on everybody.
Like 4 hours.
And so we're all sitting there. We don't know if we should stay down or move because we don't know when he's gonna finish this, right? And at one point there was a pause. And we're all still sitting there, except he decides to point out I am Malia and F in that moment and say, why y'all still looking at me?
No, he was like, why y'all still here? Y'all don't.
Oh yeah, why y'all still here? Y'all don't
still. Like, leave.
But no, he was also like, why y'all still standing at attention? He was like, why y'all still standing at attention? And I'm thinking like, I'm standing at attention too, but like everyone here is. But he was
told
like,
him to leave. Remember, he was like, fuck out my face.
He said, get out my face. He started calling them all types of hoes and bitches and sluts, and I'm sitting here like, first off, if anybody, you made them this, okay? This is your fault. You talk about you guys bounce around from man to man, and it's like, damn, you did this to them, and they're just standing here taking it. And I'm thinking, like, this is sad. Like, these women really are just accepting this from this man. And then he makes them go stand and face the wall for 2 hours. And in my head, I was like, fuck out of here. Like,
so they talk about abuse in detail, okay? They talk about the fighting. They talk about ways that they scammed for money. Yeah. Now, we know a lot of people got in trouble about these fake PPP loans, right? Why didn't any of Carbonation members get in trouble? We know they didn't have these businesses that they fabricated along with Shaka Zulu. But she also talks about how the women absolutely were ride or die for Nature Boy. Yes, we knew this, but it's different when you're there and you're seeing how he's treating them, especially off camera, and how they just take it. Okay, how they just take it. And also how they do each other. They talked about how Zoka was calling her baby a demon child, you know, drinking all this tequila, and pretty much seemed like she didn't even want the child. They also talked about a time where Zoka snatched up Malia because Malia was going to leave, and Zoka was pregnant, and dragged her up the stairs and in the house and beat her down. They talk about a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Again, why weren't these members brought on any charges for anything that they did? So we're all going to sit here and solely blame Nature Boy for what a bunch of adults chose to do? Well, anywho, regardless of how you feel about it, this is a really good listen. It really, really is. Look at World News face. Look at, and listen, World, you did a great job with this interview. Okay? I mean, a superb job. Jeez.
Stand up for herself when it comes to his wife?
well, she's not his wife.
She ain't his wife. She never was his wife. So why would he stand up to somebody that ain't his?
But hold on, because y'all said that y'all went to Vegas and stuff like that, and we seen them get married.
Yeah, he got married, but that's part of the script. We were supposed to get married too.
That's just the base.
Yeah, that was just to keep y'all off his ass.
Right.
So what we suspected is true. These are the reason why the members got married. Interesting. Did Caliber and Fufu ever get divorced? Because Solar and Zoka's married too. Are they divorced? I mean, you gotta give props to Velvet for divorcing Nature Boy, right? She did that. But what about the people that Velvet caused to get beat? People tend to forget about that. It's just a lot of stuff in this video that are jewels, and it just makes you think, because no matter what a person wants to declare themselves and what rules they set up for their house, you don't have to go and you don't have to follow. And if you don't like it, you can find a way to leave. Others have. Others have. But, I just find it odd that a bunch of people want to feel sorry for a bunch of people who chose to do exactly what they did. Interesting. But go check the video out. I'm going to share it on my community tab. I wonder if people really do believe that these people never took Nature Boy's downloads. I mean, here they are with Marcellus, right? And we know Marcellus was born a male, right? Y'all remember that time? Y'all remember the video they did? Solar and Jax were almost fighting over this. I mean, it was just wild. Whew, boy.
One thing we used to say when we were in the cult, and I still hear many people saying this, is that they joined because they wanted to help black people. They saw the vision of who we could become if we got out of Babylon and came back to nature and to be who we really are. But the main thing that we can do still to help black people is to stop perpetuating this victim mentality and that someone owes us something. That is one of the main issues that I continue to see that we're not talking about. We're not victims. How are we going to empower anyone if we still think we're a victim and someone owes us something? If you are a leader or influencer, make it your job to make people great, to remind them of their power and to inspire them to do better and be better and make better decisions.
Amen. Amen.